Oh, hi there. Welcome to the desert resort, where the weather is the exact polar opposite of what it's like outside where I live. Also known as freezing cold. I'm not looking forward to going to class later today. Anyways, desert resort. If you're not used to the sandstorm because you're playing black 2 and not white 2, please be aware that all battles in the desert resort have the sandstorm weather effect, so you will be taking 1/16 damage every turn. Have fun with that. Anyways, this is a nurse, so she will heal up your Pokemon at will, as long as you need her to heal up your Pokemon. Seeing as this is a desert, your Pokemon might be taking some damage if they're not ground, rock, or still, so feel free to heal up if you need to. Wild Pokemon! There's quite a few new ones in this area. Finally! Yay! The one thing that I've been looking for 30 minutes. Trapinch. There's a couple new Pokemon on this route, but the one that I'm personally looking for is Trapinch. Trapinch is a ground type that eventually evolves into Vibrava and Flygon, which adds the dragon type to it. Now, Trapinch is an pretty above average Pokemon. It is a dragon type, and dragon types are generally strong. It is a bit outclassed by some of the better dragons in the game. I believe you don't get Earthquake till after you beat the game in TM form, which is an unfortunate downside for Flygon. But I've always wanted to try this Pokemon, and I never have. So I've decided today is the day. And it's funny because I was actually, if I found the nerd Trapinch and it was female, I was still gonna catch it and nickname it after the person I'm nicknaming it after, because I have to go to class in like an hour or so, and the person who I'm nicknaming this after, his name's Zero Dragon, and last night I was talking to him, and he was like, "You should complain about college in your videos." And I'm like, that's a good idea. And I'm thinking, man, if I end up catching him as a female, I'll really have a reason to complain about college. I have to go to class, so you were female. That's how it turned out. No, I got lucky. I found the male. So, you're in luck, Zero Dragon. You should be happy. So with that, my Pokemon team is just shy of a Skarmory. Now, the other Pokemon you can catch in this area, some of them include Maractus. It's a grass-type, ugly, stupid ripoff of Cacnea, in my opinion. I don't like it. I think it looks weird and stupid. It's a grass type, and it's actually not too bad. It has some pretty unique strategies revolving around grass type moves that make it actually useful. If you're still shy of grass type Pokemon, I mean, it's something you can consider. I don't care for it, but that's my personal opinion. Also, there is Sandshrew. Sandshrew is a ground type. It's a good old first gen Pokemon. It's average at best, but it can be usable. I still think Flygon's a better choice. Dweeble and Crustle. It's a ground bug, or a rock bug type, pardon me. It's stupid and ugly looking also, in my personal opinion, but it is, like Flygon, pretty useful. I think it has its place on any Pokemon team if you train it correctly. So if you're still looking for those types, it might not be worth overlooking. The last Pokemon is Sigilyph, and that is a flying psychic type, and it's pretty strong. If you didn't like pick up Espeon or something, Sigilyph is a good psychic type to consider. It looks weird, but so is every 5th gen Pokemon. Anyways, Pokemon battles. Well, I was not expecting for Zero Dragon to faint that quickly. The Ranger will give you a Rost Berry, Hills Burns. Of course, a Burn Hill is probably better just so you can save the berry. And I would like to remind you that there are a plethora of hidden items all over this place. So I'm sorry if I miss any of them. Just keep your dowsing machine on and search around and you'll find them. There's a star piece over there. Also, any of the dark sand spots are wild Pokemon battles. Generally speaking, you probably won't end up fighting too many wild Pokemon here if you're careful, because you don't have to cross over the darker sand spots too many times. You can obtain a soft sand there by this weird creepy guy, and that'll power up your ground type moves. Useful if you do pick up a ground type Pokemon here, and there are plenty of them. Back here over in the hidden sands of doom and death and destruction, man, that escalated quickly. You can grab yourself a Super Repel. Back here you can grab yourself a Heart Scale. And I think there's actually one more thing that you can get over here. It's a hidden rock ground gem. Gems are new to 5th generation. They are consumed, but it's a hold item. And if you use a type of move that's that type, it'll boost its power 50% and it'll consume the gem. I haven't played around with them, so I don't really understand quite exactly how they work exactly. You'll probably end up tucking that item away and not really using it. I'd imagine it might have use in more competitive type battling where you get your hold item back after the battle, but that's just my opinion. Right here is the Relic Castle. I'll be covering that in the next part, along with Join Avenue. For now, we're going to head over this way and fight this backpacker dude. And right here, I'm standing on it, there's a red shard you can obtain. And I think, there's nothing up here. Oh yeah, there is. Huh, nugget. Sorry if I'm a little bit lost. This place is very large, and unlike most routes, it is not linear. Castle buried in the sand. Yeah. Following dreams. Blah, blah, blah. This guy will give you a Fun Fest mission. It's different if you're playing White too, so just keep that in mind. And over here we can fight the Psychic. You're strong. Why would you want to fight me if you know it? Well, I don't know. I guess it's a good idea to fight someone who's strong, because then you get more experience from it. Psychic Future. Why would you name your child Future? What? Oh my. I'm sorry, but what? Future? Why would you... Some of these names in Pokemon games, man, I just don't know where they come up with them. They're like so weird. I had some girl in one of my classes a long time ago. Her name was Asia, and it's like, why would you name some... I guess Asia sounds better than Future, but I don't know. It's like, why would you name something after a continent? I guess you could also say, why did my parents choose to spell my name so weirdly? I guess that's a valid point. Speaking of which, I can't believe I did this, but the other day in one of the Route 4 parts, I said my name in my video. There's actually been like a long-standing tradition I've had where I've like never said my name in any of my videos. Like I've had 1,000 of them and I've never said my name, and I broke that tradition accidentally because I was tired and I derped up and I'm mad at myself for doing that. But I guess I can now freely say Ian in my videos because I no longer have to worry about holding that tradition anymore. Oh well. Ian, you stupid baka. You've ruined a perfectly good tradition. Oh well. You can grab another Rossberry from him. Speaking of which, if you have never actually heard my name pronounced, it is Ian. It's just spelled really weird. I believe my parents got the spelling from some guy they met in some airport, which blows my mind that that's why I have the name I do, but... eh. Whatever. That's my parents. Papa and Mama Skarm. You can grab a green shard over here. Lots of shards. Shards everywhere. There are shards. There's another hidden item up here. I feel like I'm missing stuff. Blue shard there. I fought that backpacker, right? Yeah, I did. I think the last place that I haven't covered is over to the left. This guy probably... Do you fight him? No, I talked to him already. Go goggles, dude. Okay, I need to cover over this way. I have successfully unlostified myself. Guess what? Red shard! All the shards. Let's obtain all the shards. I need to switch up my party. Somebody commented that my Pokemon White team is way stronger, which is actually kind of true, I guess. But you have to keep in mind that it's a more personal file, and I'm always higher leveled on personal files. When I play through walkthroughs, I basically run from every wild Pokemon battle, and so the only experience I ever get is from trainers, so I'm always kind of behind. And I mean, I think my Heart Gold Soul Silver walkthrough really proved how far behind I was, because I had like all level 40 Pokemon by the Elite Four, which is not where you want to be. I actually may do some training outside of videos, just because I have a full team of 5 and not only do I have a team of 5, I have a team of 5 at a relatively early point in the game. This is probably the fastest I've ever compiled my team. I won't get Skarmory for quite a way down the road, but I have almost my full team and I only have 3 badges. The main thing of interest by fighting this battle is over here you can obtain a a Firestone, and this can be used to evolve Growlithe and Eevee. Now I'm not going to be evolving Growlithe just because I'll lose the ability to learn some important moves, so that will be a ways down the road. But if you're using an Eevee and you want Flareon, now would probably be a good time to evolve it, just because the evolutions are best evolved relatively early. So that wraps up the Desert Resort. Next time I will be covering the Relic Castle, and I'll also cover Joint Avenue, because there isn't actually that much to the Relic Castle. So I will catch you next time. Thank you, and good night.